Hey everybody, welcome back for another memory keeping plan with me. This time it's for the week of November 20th through the 26th, which was Thanksgiving here in the States and also my fall recess. So I didn't go to classes this week. I didn't hold classes this week. I worked Monday through Wednesday just to get caught up on some stuff. And then I gave myself a 4-day weekend, actually really more like a 5-day weekend. We'll talk about why. So yeah, I went ahead and just laid everything out. This is a kit, an exclusive kit to Lynner Designs this year called, looking at the kit, Give Thanks. And then I have some leftover orange foil from a bundle that she did last year. And then I threw in some Scribble Prints Co. This is a really old foil bundle that I got as a freebie in an order at some point, I think, or a rack basically. So this bottom washi is from that. And then so is this like bottom washi portion over there. And I think I pulled in my own dinner's header. Yeah, because she doesn't have headers in the kits, which is totally fine. So yeah, I think that covers everything. Let's just go ahead and jump into it. So we'll start with the sidebar, as is pretty typical. For me, at least. So my two habit trackers are for my kitten Clover's pills in the morning and in the evening. And then I always do a dinner's sidebar sticker. And then down here in the two boxes, what we're gonna mark first is that it was fall break for me. So I didn't necessarily mark that we had pumpkin pie, so I'm just using that from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. to mark fall break. And then we're also gonna mark, let's see what order I wanna do these two stickers in. We're gonna layer a couple of stickers, so a regular icon and a foiled icon. Okay, yeah, that should be cute. So this was my kitten's first Thanksgiving, which is extra special because she's been through a lot this year. So the turkey sticker is from Wonton and a Million, and then the gold foiled cat is from Planet Hannah. So that finishes out the sidebar. Kitten, hold on. Okay, big cat cornered little cat, so I had to sort them out and give them their favorite toys, or what are currently their favorite toys anyway. All right, so moving on to Monday then, I'm gonna mark that it was windy. It gets windy here in November, it gets really dry and all that nonsense. Just SoCal things. So that is a hurricane season sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co., but it works because I live in a place where palm trees get transplanted over here. Be nice to each other. Then I'm gonna mark that I did laundry. So this is from that Lynner Designs foil bundle. So you can probably get this icon still in most of her foil bundles, I would imagine, because I don't think she's changed the icons in that very much. We're gonna do that like that. It's kind of weirdly layered, but it's fine. Then, like I mentioned, I was working for the first half of this week to catch up on grading. So this is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. It was my last grading sticker. I haven't repurchased those just because I don't know if I have a job in the spring yet. Hopefully I do, but we'll see. And then spacing here looks very strange. I'm sorry about that. And then the final thing I'm gonna mark in this top box is Playing with Clover the Kitten. So that is also from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I just restocked those, that was fun. Moving on to the second portion of the day, I went to Target to do our Thanksgiving shopping. We had not initially intended to stay down here for Thanksgiving, but because we have to take care of the kitten and I don't feel like delegating that, I just don't want to potentially mess it up, we stayed here, so it was just the two of us on Thanksgiving. So my husband wasn't here yet though because he was flying in on Thursday, so I had to do the Thanksgiving grocery shopping. It went pretty well. That icon is from Once More with Love and the script is from the Lynner Designs foil bundle. I feel like I got stuff for a pretty good price, like for everything for Thanksgiving and some other household stuff, like we were out of toilet paper and paper towels and we need gloves for the kitten's medication and all that. I spent like $64, which I thought was pretty good, so go Target. I think in the future, if we're doing like a really small Thanksgiving, I'm not gonna try and do turkey. I forget who was posting about this, but someone did Cornish game hen and like, it sounds really good. So it seems more manageable for two people. And I got like a frozen turkey breast and it wasn't bad, especially because we know how to cook turkey, but like it wasn't great, you know? So that was my only complaint. Everything else for Thanksgiving is pretty cheap. But turkey, frozen turkey is a hard one to cook, but we got it cooked. It wasn't bad. I just think we probably could have done better on that front, just as far as like what we purchased. But that was all Target had, was frozen birds. And we did not eat a whole one. So then I took out the litter and all of the garbage. I don't know where that icon's from. I just had it left over from the sampler. And then this was the day I discovered, okay, so if you've been following along, you know the kitten has had a lot of health struggles, like life-threatening health struggles. So I've been on high alert about that. And then this week, stuff started happening with our older cat, who's like 6 years old. Stop that. So it all started this evening. I don't necessarily know that this was connected to the other stuff that ended up happening, but I went up to pet my cat and her chin was like all bloody. And I was like, what happened to you? She tends to get cat acne. And I think what happened is her back nails were really sharp and she like scratched a blemish a really bad way. So I had to clean her up. It was all like bloody and scabby. So I was anxious about that. So that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. So that was the start of that. I continued watching The Good Place, which I really ended up enjoying. So that's from Alicia Craft. And then I FaceTimed my husband at the end of the day. So that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. So that's Monday. Whoops, why is there an ant? Ew. I mean, ants aren't like that gross, but they keep getting in this room lately. And I don't know where they're coming from. Okay. Moving on to Tuesday. Whoops, I almost sat on my kitten. Almost being the important part there. It was windy again. So this is again from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I had 2 wild cats running around my house. The older cat took a little bit of time, like 2 months of time, almost 3 months, to warm up to the kitten. But now she wants the kitten to be her violent play companion. So she really wanted Clover to chase her this day, and Clover's kind of scared of her. So Clover's like, I don't know, man, that seems weird. And Evie's like, no, I dare you to do it. But they were crazy this day. I did some more grading. So this cute pencil sticker is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I started thawing that turkey breast because based on the weight of the frozen turkey breast, it made sense to do it this evening. So I don't know where that icon's from though. Sorry about that. I have a lot of like random leftovers. I try to spend not a ton on stickers, even though if you add it up over the course of the year, it's a lot. But I try to save wherever I can. So when people are giving away freebies, I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll use them. I'll figure out a way. Then, what am I marking here? Clover was a lap cat this day. I like marking that when my cats are extra friendly to me. And then I had to wash the sheets. So that icon is from the Lynner Designs foil bundle. Watched more of The Good Place. And then my husband got his first paycheck from his new job. And it was stupid as far as deductions and everything. So that was stressful because that wasn't what we had planned on. So I'm a little grumpy Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. for that. Wednesday, I put the pumpkin pie box on Wednesday because this evening I did bake the pumpkin pie. So the first thing I'm going to mark is just being anxious because of financial stuff. That's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I had a therapy appointment this day. This is also from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I graded more papers, and then I was officially done with work for this week. Also from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Love that. I love these pencils. I wish there was like a whole sheet of just those, honestly. Because the pens are cute too, but like, I really like the pencils. I love Molly as a pencil eraser. I think that's funny. Then, once again, I took care of all the litter. And then I baked the pumpkin pie, because that is within my skill set. That's from Once More with Love. I think I FaceTimed my husband while I was baking. Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then watched more of The Good Places. How did this get messed up? Dirt? I don't think that sticker is going to come up. We can try, but these stickers have been down for a minute. And the planner's been closed and everything. So we can try, but I'm not confident. Oh wow, that kind of almost works. It's pulling up a little bit of the paper, more than I would like. Okay. Okay. Luckily, we're putting the sticker right back down because that looks horrible. Why do I have Dance the Night Away stuck in my head now? My husband was at Target today and he said there was a little girl just singing. That's probably why that's stuck in my head. Okay. Okay, that wasn't terrible. Ugh, just sliding off my chair, sorry. Okay. Now we can put in the TV sticker from Alicia Craft. Okay, sorry, I keep saying okay, that's annoying. Wednesday's done. On Thursday, it was Thanksgiving, so have this from Once More with Love to mark the holiday. It's getting harder and harder for my camera to focus on this side of the planner because it is getting so skinny on this side. And then my husband flew in this day. And then I brought him home from the airport and we each had lap cat time with each cat. So it was double lap cats. And then this is where things started to get odd. So Evie, who had the bloody chin on Monday, I don't know if it was just like stress or like my husband being home and everything being really exciting or what, but she did vomit like 3 different times this day. So that was a little scary. That sticker's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. She didn't keep doing it, so we didn't have to take her to an emergency vet or anything because she was still eating and everything else was normal. I think she just got like really overwhelmed or overstimulated and just wanted to clear everything out, I guess. I don't know. Then we were relaxing in bed after all that happened, and behind our apartment's kind of weird. There's like this like backyard area, and there was just a coyote chilling, just hanging out in the sun. And I think I've seen him a few times before, but usually he's like walking somewhere or it's like really early in the morning when there's no one around. And this day he was just chilling. He just looked like a dog hanging out in a backyard, except he was not a dog, he was a coyote. So I wanted to mark that. Thought that was funny. And then we were just relaxing. That's from Pink Diamond Planner Co. And then I actually cracked out our nice plates and cutlery, like gifts we got for our wedding. And I'm like, well, if it's just gonna be the 2 of us for Thanksgiving, might as well use the nice stuff. So that's from Cinderella Paper. And then I took a nap with Evie, who was the sick cat. So that's from Beneva Creations. And that was not in frame. Sorry. And then I was just really anxious because of everything going on with Evie, especially because we were going to leave town in a couple of days to take Clover to her vet. So that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. We gave the cats a chicken dinner because the turkey was already pre-brined, so we didn't want to give it to them. So we just cooked up some chicken for them. So that's from Wonton and a Million. They both appreciated it. And then finally, we watched the latest episode of Great British Bake Off and then also some stuff from Game Grumps on YouTube. So that was our Thanksgiving. A little more stressful than I would have liked, but the food was good. Then on Friday, it was of course Black Friday, so I wouldn't necessarily always leave space for that, except that I have that sticker from Once More with Love. And my husband made biscuits this day because we had gravy left over from the night before and he wanted to have biscuits and gravy, and I was not going to complain about that. That was delicious. We actually don't currently have our stand mixer in the apartment that I'm living in. It's in the apartment my husband's living in where we're going to move, but I had nothing else to mark biscuits, so there you go. Then I did a bunch of online shopping for Christmas gifts. So that icon's from Carly Plans, and this script, Shop the Sales, is from Bella Planella. I'm really not about like going out shopping on Black Friday now, but it is often when I do my holiday shopping, just because it's like it's a committed day to get it done and just get it over with. I love shopping for gifts for people, but it is a little overwhelming sometimes of like, well, I could get this or that or the other thing. Like I get decision fatigue, or I have lots of different ideas about what to get people. So it's good to have a committed day to just like hammer it out and get it done and decide this is what people are getting this year, you know? Then I filmed a plan with me. So I actually don't know where that icon is from. And then can always tell when I'm a bit too anxious and need to distract myself because I start reading. Like I need to get off the internet and off of everyone's perfect family photos from every single holiday. Because, can I vent for a second? Is it just me, or does Thanksgiving through New Year's kind of feel just like a brag fest? Like, maybe that sounds mean, but like people are just like only talking, like everyone feels the need to like announce something important at the end of the year. And when you're having a hard time, that is kind of hard to see. I'm not saying that's like other people's fault, but I do wish people would like keep it real more, honestly, and talk about the stuff that's not going right. Because lately it feels like I am the only person in the world who's having a hard time. So I don't know, that's a me problem, but yeah. Anyway, so I started reading a book called Mexican Gothic this day to get off the internet. And I forget who recommended it. It was either Nayeli from Two Cats and a Planner or Ava from Okayest Planner. I cannot remember. They both were posting about books around the same time last year. Anyway, it's good. I like it. So that icon's from Script Prince Co. And then week 4 of Clover's treatment was complete. So that is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then we watched the next new episode of Great British Bake Off. And we watched Mike Birbiglia's latest Netflix special, which actually my husband suggested we watch. And it was really good. It's called The Old Man in the Pool. And it was really funny, but also like, talk about like someone talking about the stuff that's not going great with their life. Like he's talking a lot about like his medical issues and challenges there. So it was funny, but also like really poignant. So I liked that a lot. I don't know. I don't want to sound like I want people to be like down at my level in the misery right now. I don't know. The holidays are hard for me because it feels like everyone's got like everything going right. And I'm just like here, you know? It was especially hard this year because Clover has had so many issues, and then Evie started having issues too. So that's probably why I feel that way. And that's why I'm saying like it's probably just a me problem, but let me know if you feel like that too, because sometimes it feels like people are only talking about like how perfect everything is. And I'm just like, how do you have nothing going wrong in your life? How is that possible? Okay, done ranting. This is supposed to be Thanksgiving, right? I am grateful for everything that's going right. I've journaled a lot about like how my husband and I have been able to handle a really tough situation, multiple really tough situations. And I am grateful that we are smart enough and capable enough and willing enough to figure everything out and to take care of the animals that we chose to bring into our household and to take care of each other like we've promised to do. So I am really thankful for that. It's okay to complain sometimes, okay? If you feel bad for complaining, like, It's okay to do that. It's fine. Get it off your chest. Now I'm really done. Sorry. Okay, we'll see how much of that I actually keep in the video. So Saturday was Small Business Saturday, which I feel like, I don't remember what I bought on Black Friday specifically, but I feel like I bought a couple of things from small businesses the day before, so I don't think I did any shopping this day, especially because we were getting ready to go out of town. So that icon's from Scribble Prints Co. Then I packed, that's from Wonton and a Million, so I had to pack just like a small amount of clothing for myself, like a change of clothing. More importantly, I needed to pack literally everything for Clover because we were taking her to her doctor. Then we met up with my sister-in-law and her family in their town, and we went and got ramen. So that is from the sticker party. And then we went back to their home. We're just hanging out, and we ended up playing a game called Mario Wonder. I can't figure that game out. I've played it twice now with them, and I'm not very good at it. It's like a team game, and I definitely hold the team back. I'm not very good at video games. I like playing them. I enjoy playing them, but I'm bad at them, and sometimes I feel like I annoy people because I'm trying my best, y'all, but I'm just not good at them. I haven't had a lot of practice. So anyway, that's Switch stickers from Oh Hello Co. So I like Mario Party because I'm okay at that, and I love Mario Kart even though I'm terrible at it. But Mario Wonder really confuses me. I will still play if people ask me to play, but I have said with the disclaimer of like, you're sure you want me to play? Because I do hold everybody back. They're like, yeah, play. I'm like, okay, sorry in advance. Okay, while we were doing that, I'm not gonna talk about this at all, like in any sort of detail, but I'm gonna put in a grumpy Molly because I was getting texted about a situation that like I could not do anything about. So, and it was just stressing me out more than anything, and there was nothing I could do. So that's what that's for. Then we came home, gave Clover her medication and also her weekly immunostimulant. So that is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I introduced Nathan to Taylor Tomlinson this evening. I think we both were kind of like parts we really liked of her and the parts we were like, I don't know about, but like overall I like her. So that was Saturday. And then Sunday, give thanks with a grateful heart. Reminded of like America Ferrera's rant from the Barbie movie about how you always have to be grateful. I'm like, that resonated. That part resonated with me a lot. It's like you always have to be grateful. Just so grateful, you know? If you're not grateful, then you're a terrible person. You should be grateful. You should practice gratitude. But again, it's okay to have negative feelings. That's okay. Feel them. My cat's running around right now as I'm trying to have this serious conversation. Okay, Sunday we had to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so because we had a 5 a.m. flight at an airport that is like an hour away from us. So this flight was a little worse than the previous one just because I happened to get sat next to someone who was allergic to cats. And then I do feel like a little bit like she acted like that was my fault. Didn't really appreciate that. So what happened was I was in the middle. My husband was in the window seat. I was in the middle seat because I do that. I volunteer to do that because I'm a small person. And then the seat next to me, the aisle seat, was open. And this older lady wearing a mask sat next to me. And Clover is mostly quiet on the plane, but this time when we were taking off, she started screaming. So she calmed down eventually. The lady next to me turns to me and she's like, what type of kitten is that? Or she asked something like that. I'm like, just a regular domestic short hair. I'm like, I don't know. She's a mutt if you apply dog standards. And she's like, oh, because I'm allergic to cats, and that's why they sat me here, because there was another person with a cat. I guess I didn't see them. And, you know, Siamese are just the worst. I'm like, sure. Yeah, I just agreed with her because I'm like, I have no idea. So then I spent 2 hours in really uncomfortable silence, except for sometimes talking to my husband because I was convinced the woman next to me hated me when it wasn't my fault. Like, I do think airlines should do better about how they have pets go on the flights, because, like, no, it's not fair if you're allergic to cats to get sat next to me who has a cat, and, like, I'm not taking my cat on the airplane for fun, right? Like, she's going to a doctor's appointment, but she doesn't know that. So if they could, like, somehow mark what seats people with pets are sitting in, then I think other people would be happier too, and I'd be happier and less stressed out. So that was that negative experience. That's the only negative flying experience I've had with the kitten as far as, like, people. She doesn't like it, so that's a whole negative experience in and of itself. But it was just uncomfortable. Like, nothing happened, but, like, you never know when people are gonna snap at you. She was not rude or anything, or she didn't get mad. It's just I could tell she was stressed about it, and that made me stressed because I tend to take on other people's stress. So I didn't need to go on as long as I did about that, but that's what happened. Someone sat next to me. I didn't even choose to sit next to them. They were the one who got seated next to me, and they were allergic to cats, so that was uncomfy. I read a little bit of my book on the plane, so that is from Carly Plans. And then it had snowed in Denver, like, I think on Thanksgiving or on Friday. So when we got there, everything was covered in snow. There's tons of snow. And then it's funny because in December we went and there was no snow except in the mountains. So I'm layering a couple of stickers here because we drove to our hotel. So the car is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. and the snowflake is from Planet Hannah. On the way up there, like I said, we got up at 2 a.m. So I had started driving and then I was like falling asleep because we had like an hour drive. And I'm like, I need to pull over. So we went to Ziggy's Coffee, which is a drive-through coffee restaurant. I don't know what you call it. I love the concept of drive-through coffee that's not Starbucks. They have it a lot in Oregon and Washington and apparently Colorado, I guess because it snows there, it's cold there, you know, that sort of thing. We don't have that a whole lot in California other than Starbucks and Dutch Brothers, but there's not a lot of Dutch Brothers in Southern California, if at all. Like, I haven't had it in 5 years. So anyway, I love drive-through coffee. So we got that, and then my husband took over driving because I was going to fall asleep at the wheel, and that is not okay. So we made it to our hotel, and it was still really early in the day. Luckily, they let us check in early this day so that we could just relax for the rest of the day. We took the 5 a.m. flight because, like, it was the cheapest and the best option. So that meant we got to Colorado at like 8 a.m. And yeah, so I'm glad that the hotel let us check in early. That's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then the rest of the day was just really chill. Like, with having to go to Colorado pretty often for the kitten, I've been like, oh, maybe we can do like side trips. Like, no, we really can't. Like, with a kitten in a carrier who just wants to go home and relax, like, you can't really do a whole lot. So we just relaxed in our hotel room. I'm going to write in that we all took naps. That's from Beneva Creations. We got some pizza, and I don't know if it's like the altitude or if Colorado legitimately doesn't have great food. This pizza really let us down. Almost everything we've eaten in Colorado has not been, it just hasn't tasted right. Like, it doesn't taste like anything. So I don't know what that's about. If you know, let me know. Like, does altitude make it so everything tastes like crap? Like, so anyway, that pizza icon is from Lynner Designs from the foil bundles. I'm spacing out now, I'm sorry. And then I put on the Food Network and was watching Guy's Grocery Games, and then we started watching Bob's Burgers. And then Clover was a lap cat, because it was, even with the heater on, it was pretty chilly in the hotel. So Clover was my lap cat. And then we got some snacks from the hotel lobby because they sold them there. And we decided to watch Weird, the Al Yankovic story. And it was a weird movie. My husband, especially towards the end of the movie, was like, what is even happening at this point? Like, most of it was good. It's just like towards the end, I feel like it's such a Weird Al type of thing where like it's just going on needlessly. Like, it's like we could have cut that last like half an hour, but I think that was kind of the point. So that was fun. That movie marquee, of course, is from the kit because it matches. So that is everything for this Thanksgiving week. Let's take a look at what's left of the kit, and then I will go ahead and write everything in. So, oops, I guess we'll go this way. Still got a lot of little things. Oops, I did this upside down. I feel like everyone has a different like header, like side that they put it on. Lots of little things, a few glitter headers. Got a few pattern boxes. I don't know how I didn't use like any of that pattern. And then the plain version. Got most of what's on this side, on this sheet, I should say. I got home from cleaning out my office at work, which was quite labor intensive. So I'm tired right now. These will work really well with underlays later, as will these things. And I still have some deco left because I didn't want to I don't like to overcrowd the deco. Like, I like to leave some breathing room. And then the plain bottom washi and the date covers. And then I still have 4 full boxes left because this was the ultimate kit version. So I will use these next year, except, spoiler alert, we're not going to be here for Thanksgiving next year. So I'll probably use this a few weeks early. Yeah. And then this is an empty sheet from the foil bundle that obviously I could just put in the garbage at this point. So that's everything. I feel bad for ranting so much. I can fix it in post. It'll be fine if I really don't want to share that with the world. It was a really hard year. I am currently living the second day of 2024, and so far it's already, 100% better than last year. And things just kept happening right up to the end of the year that I'm just like, why? And I know life's not always going to be like this. It's just been extra difficult lately. And yeah, I don't know what else to say other than that. Hopefully things will get... I'm not expecting things to be perfect because they're never going to be perfect. I just need a break. That's all. On that note, I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to go ahead and write everything in, and then I'll show you what this turns out to be. Okay? Sounds good, right? Yeah. Okay. I need to turn off the camera. All right, so that is everything filled out. I really do love how this week turned out, even though it was quite a stressful week. The gold and the orange with the green and the orange in the kit just looks really good. Clover, no, you can't jump up on the table right now. I hope you heard her complaining to me about that. You can't. I know. Life's not fair. I know you're aware of that. She's annoyed with me. Okay. Thanks for listening to me vent. I'll probably cut a bunch of that out if I can. And I really do like how this week turned out. Now she's playing with my braided hair. She is not the first creature to do that. My friend's puppy did that one time and almost yanked my head off. Okay. Clover, no. Oh, this kitten. She's gonna be the end of me. Yeah, sorry. That's the end of the video. Come back next time. Have a nice day. Bye.